Don't look. I'm too naked.
He's so naked, guys.
I feel so
He actually told me if you can guess the magic word of today's podcast, he's gonna get naked for you.
You got to write down the word.
It's all right here.
Okay.
You know,
If I say the magic word,
with...
if I accidentally say the word, I don't know what it is. I have to take off my pants?
Yeah, you have to get naked.
Okay.
That's what it means. I mean, I hope you're freeballing like you said in that episode ages ago, where you weren't wearing underwear.
Oh no.
You remember that
it's all
episode?
coming back to bite me. I don't actually. I genuinely don't.
I remember.
Oh
I
no.
remember all.
Oh jeez. Oh, I regret everything so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at gym before this, and now I didn't bring any other clothes.
I told him to get comfy, nice camping stuff to wear because now we're a camping podcast.
Yeah, we're a camping pod.
We're a comfy camping podcast, guys.
And you know what, folks? Our tent is only one person.
My tent is pitching as we speak.
Wow. So inappropriate, man. I can't believe you'd say that.
That is crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's so
It's what the audience wants, Jack. Have you not seen the comments?
Nah. If anything, everyone hates this sort of behavior from you. You constantly do this, and it's so annoying and inappropriate.
I'm so sick in the head.
You are.
I'm the worst influence.
You're so bad. You're so gross and sick. You're a sickness.
I'm a dirty bastard.
You're
as
a
dirty as it
disease,
gets.
and I need to give you the cure.
Inject me with your antidote,
No,
Jack.
all right. Hey, let's get started on some stories, hey? That's
He's taking the lead. We're trying something new today, guys, because we're going to start putting YouTube shorts up and really getting the podcast out there.
I'm wearing them as we speak.
Hey, he's got the YouTube
I've already got the shorts on. Yeah.
Well, maybe after we meet up with them, they will give us some YouTube shorts.
Yes.
We'll see. We have a YouTube event coming up. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I'm looking forward to it. It's probably already done by the time this episode comes out.
Yeah, true.
Knowing my upload schedules. But hey, we're going off the phones now.
As far as you know, we literally filmed this 3 hours before it got uploaded.
Trust us.
Yeah.
You can go look at the upload dates of the episode, the stories that we're reading, and you'll see we're telling the truth.
Yeah, we're two single straight white men. Why would we ever lie or manipulate you?
Men don't lie and manipulate to women, Jack.
Yeah, we don't.
It's not true.
It's a myth.
Who said that we did?
Exactly.
Who said that we did?
This person, and they're wrong.
Hey?
Why would you
Was
think
it
that?
you?
You're wrong. That's
Exactly. Yeah, change your mind real quick before we have a problem.
Okay, let's get started with our first story.
Sounds good.
This one by Express Highway 7696. Am I the a-hole for not honoring my wife's dying wish?
Oh, wait. We already covered this one at the start of another episode, so I'll cover the story first so we have a good title for the episode, I think.
Oh, okay.
Since on the wife's dying wish?
Yeah.
Wait, I was going to read that one. You go.
Oh, no. Yep,
I
I'll read
literally chose the exact same story as you.
I beat you to it.
Bastard. No, that's a good one.
I
That's a
always
good one.
beat him off. All right. Posting from a throwaway account. 6 years ago, my wife passed away after a short illness. The day before she passed away, it seemed as though she may pull through. She said to me, "If I die, you're not allowed to date."
Good stuff, that.
Yeah.
Wow. Good advice.
I laughed and promised I wouldn't. Both of my daughters were there when she said it. That night, things went horribly downhill, and she was gone by noon the next day. I've spent the last 6 years raising my girls, and finally sent my youngest off to college in August. I have been involved in a few support groups for people who have lost spouses for the last few years, and earlier this year, I really connected with a woman who lost her husband around the same time. I wasn't looking for a relationship, but we have been on a few dates, and I've been trying to keep it concealed, at least in the meantime. We ended up going to a restaurant, and our server was one of my older daughter's friends from high school. She must have called or texted my daughter because last night my daughter called to scream at me and basically told me I was cheating on her mother and I had no right to dishonor her request of me. I am pretty...
Jesus Christ. Where is this energy coming from? The mum was like holding her at knife point being like, if he ever touches anyone else.
I'm gonna haunt ya.
I will
Oh.
personally come out of the grave and deal with you, mate.
No Ghostbuster's going to protect you from me.
Fair enough.
I am pretty furious that she called me like that, and I had to hang up, and I told her I'd call her in the morning when I've had some time to reflect. Now all I can think of is how horrible I am for this. I'm 45 years old, and I need companionship, but I don't want my daughters to think I'm spitting on their mother's grave. My wife's sister also texted me to... Wait, my wife's sister... Oh, sorry, my deceased wife, my ex-wife's sister, also texted me to tell me that my wife's request was unreasonable and unfair, and that her family is not going to judge me if I move on, and she would talk to my daughter about it.
Oh my god, I thought the sister was going to be on the friend's side. Yeah. Jesus, okay.
I don't want to ruin my relationship with my kids over this, but I am so damn torn. Am I the a-hole for not honoring her request? Well, I mean...
I know. What? She's dead. What is she going to do about it?
Well, she's obviously going to come back from the grave.
Okay.
She's going to rise out of vengeance. She's going to claw from the depths of heaven.
Heaven, the depths of heaven.
She'll descend from the depths of heaven like a meteorite, and she'll wipe out all of humanity like Noah's Ark style, and it'll be all your fault, OP.
Oh my god! Speaking of meteorites wiping out humanity, there's this show in America called 911.
Yes, I see the ads for this. What? And the freaking like quotes they say, everybody get some cover.
As he's standing there.
Yeah.
Guys, we've got a problem in the ordinary. I want to in the legendary.
Oh my god, what a
Hey guys.
stupidly dramatic premise.
Guys, there's an Avengers level threat hitting New York. Someone call the police.
If you haven't seen it, please look it up. It is hilarious. Of like what do you equate it to? What do you compare it to in terms of just like this is so out of left field of what you would expect?
Coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb.
Yeah. No, that's a valid one. That is a valid comparison. Just like imagine watching like a medical show about like, oh, this baby's coughing and like choking. We saved the baby. Well done. Aliens have invaded.
Yeah.
We got to care for all the sick and injured from the alien invasion.
We need the NYPD
And
to
you know
deal
what?
with the alien invasion.
No, the doctors. Because they're the main characters at the hospital. And you know what? That main doctor, the heartthrob doctor, he's the one who saves the day.
Dr. House.
Yeah.
Yes, the heartthrob doctor.
He sleeps with the alien leader's daughter, and they form a truce.
That's 911 for you. That's literally what it's like watching that show.
Yes, they're going to sleep with the meteorite's daughter, and that's going to create a truce between the meteor and the police.
Wow. That's not where I thought that was going.
Yeah, but they'll be like the next season as well. But they weren't there. Yeah.
We formed an alliance with the meteorites.
Yeah.
Because we're going to team up against the bigger threat in season 10.
Yes, which will be the black hole. A black hole will arrive. That'll be the next big thing. A black hole. Guys, we've got a problem.
In the ordinary. Oh my god.
Oh man.
But yeah, the tagline.
Just no, it'll be something like that, like a hydrogen collider machine thing, just breaking down and causing a black hole event. And one of the police officers will be like, "I don't think we can plug up this hole.
We're gonna need some backup."
We're gonna need some flex tape for this one.
I was gonna say flex tape. You're in my fucking head. He's like slapping the thing. I was about to say that. Get out of my head.
Okay,
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
With Flex Seal. Sorry,
Anyway, shall we read the comments about this?
So she's an asshole for putting this on him.
Yeah, so clearly, like,
what
not
is
the
wrong with
a-hole.
her?
I can't believe that, why
this
would
is
you
just
think?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the friend is delusional to be like continuing the charade with OP. This is so stupid.
Yeah, I'm impressed that this is what like they would expect their father to stick to this. I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. Granted, so 6 years, and so he's 45 now. So 39 years old. So for the next average of 50 years of his life, he's going to be alone.
Yeah,
You
you're not
want
allowed
that
to.
for your father?
No. Well, yes, she did want that. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
That's what she wanted. I think that's an insane request to make. And of course, he was going to say, yes, honey, anything for you,
Yeah.
so that she wouldn't die angry.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he deserves to do what he wants.
Yeah.
And you can't be held to the whims of a dead woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fair.
Comments? You're the a-hole. A heads up would be nice. Imagine finding out your forever single parent is dating, from a classmate of all people. It's less about you keeping the promise, and more about living the double life in the eyes of your kids. Have you ever discussed your wish for companionship with them? Have they heard of the woman you're seeing, or did they not even know she existed prior to the incident? You're right.
What's wrong with these people, bro?
How dare
How
you,
dare them?
as an adult or as a father, not tell your daughters about your love life? You should give them every detail. They deserve to know everything. If there's one thing I, as a man, really would like to know, it's about my mum's dating life and whether or not she's getting any. That's what I want to know. I want to make it clear this is sarcasm, just in case it's not being transferred well.
No, he's not being sarcastic, guys.
No, I am.
See, Jack is fully serious about it. His middle name is actually Oedipus. So that's a fun fact. Add that to his MK Wikipedia page.
No.
Please. Jack Oedipus MK.
Jack is a long lost ancestor of Oedipus.
Yes.
Oh man, another comment. I can see where your daughter gets it from. Your late wife's request and your daughter's reaction are incredibly selfish and unrealistic. Are you supposed to become a monk and never need companionship now that you are a widower? Do you do as you need to do and wish to do? Okay. You're the a-hole. I am pretty furious she called me like that. This right here is where you became an a-hole in my eyes. When your child is experiencing anger born of grief, you need to put away your own ego for a moment. Your fury was selfish. He was literally reacting to being called out for desiring love.
You asshole.
Yeah.
You want companionship after your companionship has been taken from you?
You're selfish for wanting to be loved.
Yeah.
How dare you?
What? She's dead. She can't love anymore. She
Yeah.
loved as much as she could, and it killed her. Do you want that for yourself as well, mate? You are so greedy. You would leave 2 children behind
Yeah.
if you loved another person.
Yeah, clearly. Your lightweight, your light wife.
Love kills all.
Your late wife made a joke when she thought she was going to survive. You laughed. She didn't say, I mean it. It wasn't a serious request. How do you know that, man?
He's putting words in her mouth.
Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, look.
Where are you getting these comments, Jack?
This one has 26 downvotes.
This is the voice of reason.
Yeah. Even if it was, I think it comes from a desire to not be forgotten or discarded, which you don't mention doing. What do you mean? He spent 6 years going to counseling to try and learn to live with the life of someone you love who's died. What? Okay.
The most brain-broken people to exist with a keyboard.
You would be an a-hole if you put away all your wife's pictures or threw out her things so your new girlfriend wouldn't be uncomfortable, but you didn't mention doing that. No, you wouldn't!
You know what? Just dig her up and put her in the living room.
Yeah.
That's the best way to solve this.
You're not an a-hole for putting away your pasts. I'm sorry, but yeah, if someone's past, you can still honor them every year of their birthday or their passing, that sort of thing. But you have every valid reason after I'm going to say at least 5 to 6 years, you have every valid reason to want to move on. And if that means having to put away the photos from being all over your house, you do that. The whole idea that
Because you just hold on to that grief so much.
yeah, no, it's psychologically out of sight, out of mind is a true thing. The whole distance makes the heart grow fonder is not true. The further someone is away from your life, the less you are interacting with them, the less you are going to actually still
hold on to
them. Yeah, it's
and be affected by it.
Yeah,
more regularly.
It's why if you break up with someone or if you've been broken up by someone, you remove them from social media. You delete all their photos. You don't keep it around because I need to remember what we had. No, you don't. You don't, because you are going to just be holding on to what you wish you still had. Unless you are genuinely very developed in terms of
Unless you don't want them having another partner after you as well.
Of course,
and
yes.
You make them promise that when they break up with you.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
That's a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
Another one that I was thinking was if you were to hold the memories in the house and you have all the photos up still, you bring this new partner into the house, introduce them to your kids eventually, and they're like, oh. who's that on the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my dead wife of 6 years that doesn't want me dating anyone.
Yeah.
And so I have to keep her up.
Yeah.
Because her sister said, oh no, her friend said that I need to do it. So
Yeah.
I listened to her friend.
Yeah. No, wait, hang on. The friend didn't say that. What? No.
Was it not the friend? It
No,
wasn't the sister.
the wife's sister. No, the wife's sister was saying that she believes that the wife's things was unreasonable.
Yeah, the friend is the one that was making him stay single. It was the friend that he saw, that she saw. The friend saw him. Was it the friend? Who was the one yelling at him?
That was his own daughter.
His daughter's the one yelling at him.
Yeah.
I thought it was the wife's friend. Sorry.
No. His
bad.
daughter. Yeah. Now, there are edits and updates here to this. So just a
let's
quick
go.
edit. Thank you all for the comments. I want to clear up that when she said it, so the wife, I did take it as a joke, and I think she was joking as well. So this might be where that comment's coming from. That like, she was joking, and you know, blah, blah, blah.
You'd think you'd clear that up before he died. Yeah. You'd think you'd put that in the post.
Yeah, look.
Here I am taking it seriously.
So the issue, as pointed out by a few, is that my kids were present and took it seriously. They were 14 and 12 at the time. Okay, but they're older now, so they should have some comprehension as to when something...
18 and 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're old enough to know better.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Okay, she had been hospitalized with severe pneumonia and had been on oxygen for 2 days. All signs were pointing to a full recovery, and it was during this time she made the statement. None of us expected her to go downhill so quickly overnight. Okay, yeah, so look, maybe she was actually joking.
Sounds like it.
I think, honestly, if he reacted this way as a like, haha, she's making a joke, I think in their relationship, clearly he doesn't seem like someone dumb enough to not tell the difference between his wife being serious and making a joke.
Yes.
And if they were both clearly in a state where they expected her to make a full recovery, I think it's clear that her demeanor, even if it came across as serious to everyone else, they both knew it was being a joke. So
this is just such unfortunate timing.
yeah, I think this is a huge tragedy of like, oh yeah, their humor, you know, that's the last thing she really said to him. And
so what's going on with him and the daughter then? Has he just not cleared the water with her? Cleared the air?
That's what we're about to find out in this update.
I was going to say, how have you gone 6 years without this being cleared up with her?
Yeah, you'd think they would.
Come to a mutual understanding.
Yeah. Okay, so update. I called my daughter this morning and asked her if I can come to her campus for breakfast with her. She goes to school an hour away, so it isn't a big drive. Apparently, my sister-in-law did talk to her last night. That was the person who was saying it was unreasonable and unfair. Did talk to her last night and told her she was being irrational and unfair, and that I deserve to be happy. No, you don't. No. My younger daughter, who goes to school several hours away, also told my older daughter it isn't a big deal and I'm allowed to live my life. So it's only the older daughter who's having an issue here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just moving the chair to be more equal on the screen.
Oh, yeah?
I think that's a bit better.
I think I need to angle more to you. That's right. That's technical issues. Don't you guys worry.
This
I'm
way?
sure you love seeing all this
This way's better. Yeah, you're right. That is good. Sorry, guys. I'm not used to camping.
Oh, we should totally do an outdoor camping one day. That'll be so irritating with all these sound issues we'd get.
We get destroyed by mosquitoes.
Oh, we
Holy
get
shit.
murdered, yeah. What to like insect repellent everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we had breakfast and walked around her campus for a few hours. We talked about her mum and how much we all loved her and miss her. We had some laughs and cries, and I told her I would never try to replace her mother, and anyone I date would have to get along with my girls. She is still upset, which I acknowledged, but she agrees it's unreasonable to expect me to go the rest of my life alone. She apologized for her reaction and genuinely felt bad that she acted that way. I suggested we go to therapy together to work some of this out, but she's really busy at school, so wouldn't be able to until winter break. I feel like I left with her understanding and really hope she won't hold this against me. I was not even looking for a relationship, especially at a support group. We met in March, went on our first date in July, and have been on 3 more since. Wow, this is like a few days old, this post, so that's like...
That is such a long stretched
March,
relationship.
2 or 3 months later, July, and then another 2 or 3 months later, only 3 dates in between. That's like,
that
wow.
That is like taking it horrifically slow.
Yeah, that's like snail's trail. Went on 3 more since. We have not even been intimate, so I'm not exactly sure where it's going. I appreciate all the responses and advice from everyone. Yeah, I mean, seems like a good resolution, honestly.
I think so.
Yeah, I kind of feel bad for that person getting negative 26 because they were kind
They
of...
deserved it.
Well, like with their partial comment about they were clearly joking and stuff. Like, well, yeah, Opie made that point clear in the edit that I think, but at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
they are 12 and 14 when the mother was passing.
Yep.
Surely they would have picked up that this was mum's sort of nature in terms of the banter. I don't know.
Surely the daughter did not actually.
Like, yeah.
It's obvious that she didn't because she held this
Nah.
grudge until she's 20 years old.
Yeah.
Or
that's-
18. I don't know how.
Yeah,
what
no,
age
20.
was.
Yeah, 'cause she was
20.
14. Now 20.
That's ridiculous. So
Yeah.
obviously not. She took it fully seriously. And that's what I'm saying. How did you go 6 years without clearing this up with her?
Yeah.
Surely the conversation would come up at some point, especially with a girl being like, so dad, are you going to date? You better not. And he's like, haha, we'll talk about that later. And later just never came.
I guess he was just never looking to date in the first place, so it was never really brought up as a conversation, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that happening. It's unfortunate that it got to that point.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, guys.
It's what it is. That's why, whatever your partner says to you as their dying wish, don't follow through with it from the get-go. And once she passed, you should have just gone immediately into dating.
Yeah,
just
straight
straight
away.
away.
And he's like,
get on
"Hey,
all the
Mom."
dating apps. Tell your children all about it as well. Every message you send and receive, because you got to be clear. That's what your daughter wanted in the first place. She wanted clear communication.
And to top it all off, take the advice that you gave to the extreme of like removing them from your life.
Yeah.
And all the photos are gone, never
Yep.
to be seen again.
Yep.
The kids start asking about their mum. So who are you talking about? Who's that? And so you start dating this other woman, and you bring her into the house.
Gaslight your own kids.
You bring her into the house straight away, as fast as possible. Move the new woman in, and never make any mention again of the mum that just died.
Oh,
That's how you move on.
That's so horrible.
No, it's a good idea. What are you talking about? Take my relationship advice. All right, we ready for the next story?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go.
All right.
This one's posted by Hazley, titled, "Am I the asshole for warning my sister I would leave her off the wedding guest list if she doesn't stop pushing me to ask mum's husband to walk me down the aisle?"
I was going to read that one next.
I know you were. That's why I'm taking it. You're not reading that one. It's me.
Damn.
Go
All right.
find your controversial ones. So my sister, 22 female, and I, 29 female, share the same biological parents. I was 9 and she was 2 when our dad died, and I was 11 and she was 4. What? I was 9 and she was 2 when our dad died, and I was 11 and she was 4 when our mum remarried.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So
Yep.
what? 2-year difference between
Yeah.
you. Damn. She remarried quick.
Wow, didn't even wait 6 years.
Married in 2 years after
Yeah,
a
wait, yeah,
death
because you've
is
been
crazy.
meeting, then dating.
Yeah, it must have met him pretty quick, and to get to the point, like the marriage, I can understand getting engaged in 2 years.
Yeah.
But getting married in 2 years is crazy.
Wow.
So she got married when OP was 11, sister was 4. OP is now 29, sister is 22. So 18 years between then and the now. So the mum has been married to this guy for almost 2 decades.
Yeah,
at this
so for
point.
longer than the first, like, they've known this man longer than their own father then.
Yes, they knew the dad
Oh.
for 9.
Oh.
She was 9 when the dad died, and
Yeah.
the younger sister didn't even know him because she was 2.
Wow.
So she barely knew him. So I'm guessing for all intents and purposes, this new husband is the dad of the younger sister.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty, like, I can only imagine that sort of, like, just...
So you can see there's two very differing thoughts.
Yeah, as to who the father
Schools
is in
of
their
thought
life.
as to who the father is.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the sister, warning my sister that I'd leave her off the guest list.
Oh,
So
I'm already getting very understanding of, like, the OP's dilemma here. That's, yeah.
where they're coming
okay.
from, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So for lots of reasons, we don't have the same relationship with mum's second husband. And that would be why.
Mm-hmm.
To my sister, he is dad. He's the best guy in the world, and she will scream from the rooftops to defend him. A few years ago, she went no contact with our dad's parents and siblings because she took offense to them calling us his little girls in a card that they left on his grave. Okay, so she's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Sister is nuts.
Wow.
She cut them off because they said his little girls on a card on his grave. That is nutso. I have no sympathy for this sister
Hang on,
anymore.
wait. She carved that onto.
No, the family, the dead dad's family,
Yeah.
his parents and his siblings left a card, just like a card being like, we all miss you, on his grave. They left that on his grave. They didn't carve it in.
Yeah.
It just said a card they left on his grave.
Yeah.
Which referenced OP and the sister as his little girls. But she doesn't view him as her father, even though he is the biological father.
Oh.
And that's all it took for her to lose her shit and cut all that family out of her life.
Oh, wow.
To go no contact with them.
Oh my God.
Literally like a birthday card.
Yeah.
Just referring to both of them as his little girls. That's why I'm saying she's nutso.
Yeah,
She is nutso. So, continuing, this is quite long.
Yeah.
She told them that she was our stepfather's little girl. She actually said that we both were, and that Dad didn't raise us like he did.
Oh.
This was the first time that we
come on.
Yeah, sorry for dying.
Something got in the way there.
If Mum had just not dated afterwards, this wouldn't be a problem. So, she actually said that we both were, and that Dad didn't raise us like he did. This was the first time that we ever had a real fight between us, though we had bickered and disagreed on this topic before, because I told her that he was not and would never be my dad. She accused our grandparents, aunts, and uncles of disrespecting our stepfather and turning me against my family, and she told them that she hoped that they would join Dad like they wanted to so bad, since they wouldn't come to terms with who our real dad is now. She wished death upon them. Oh my God. What a psycho! She wished death upon her family because they're disrespecting the stepfather and turning OP against the sister and stepfather. She's so fucking crazy.
Wow. Wow, this is genuine derangement.
Death upon thee!
Avada Kedavra, your entire biological family.
Your bloodline cursed.
Yeah.
So, the fight between us continued beyond my sister cutting Dad's family out of her life. She told me that she had no idea that I would be so set in my ways still, and that she thought that I'd have seen things clearly, or clearer, being older. I told her it's because I'm older that I don't see it the same. I told her nobody replaced my dad. She told me that it wasn't normal to have someone else raise you, and to feel like they weren't your real parent. I reminded her that I was 11 when he married Mum, so he didn't even raise me as long as Dad did. And then she said that I had known him longer, though, and that parenting doesn't end at 18. I pointed out that I no longer lived with him at 18, and I never went to him for parenting or for support. She argued that he loved me as much as her, and he didn't deserve to be the guy that Mum married. What? Oh my God! Oh yeah, my biological dad didn't deserve to marry Mum, actually.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The man I never actually really got to know or be raised by. Yeah, well, he didn't deserve. He died. That his death signifies that he wasn't worthy of Mum.
That's it.
Like, what?
Skill issue. Real. So this fight lasted close to 5 weeks, and I had to take some time from her before it turned into something physical. She got
Fair.
Yeah, don't blame her.
I honestly, if my sibling was saying this sort of smack in this dynamic, I would not blame you for wanting to just lay some physical discipline. That's
you should.
incredible.
Yeah.
Like, no, again, she has wished death upon her family because they had the audacity to acknowledge her as, your biological sister. And now she's also saying that, your father deserved to die, and that symbolized that he wasn't worthy of being your father or anyone's father.
Yeah, he wasn't worthy enough to marry Mum.
Oh my God.
He shouldn't have had the privilege of marrying her.
I can only imagine what it would be like to date this woman as she gets older.
Jesus.
Oh.
I would leave her off the guest list just for this.
Yeah.
So she got so worked up that I expected it to become a physical fight. So we did make up, kind of, but we were still very much not on the same page about my mum's husband. We also had a similar fight over this topic around Father's Day because it was the 20th one without Dad, and she didn't like my post to my dad and felt that it invalidated Mum's husband.
It's got nothing to freaking do with him.
It invalidated him. What? You're sad and you're grieving?
No, she's literally doing a whole whataboutism, like some sort of incel on a feminist post. Being like, well, what about your other dad? What about your stepfather?
What about me? It isn't fair.
Yeah. Your sister's had enough, and she wants
her share.
She wants to get your stepfather's share. I mean, can't you see that he is
He isn't alive.
Yeah.
The dad's not alive.
Yeah.
But you keep taking more than you give.
Yeah.
That's the problem with society these days.
It is.
Okay. She didn't like the post. It felt it invalidated Mum's husband. Invalidated Mum's husband. Yeah, that's it. My dad, Mum's husband.
Yeah.
And maybe it did in her eyes because he became our dad when he married Mum to her.
Yeah.
But the reality is that he only became her dad and never mine. And I'm not even close to him or to Mum anymore because they could never wrap their heads around me not accepting him as my dad or my parents. Now, the fight has turned to my wedding and the fact that Mum's second husband will not be father of the bride, will not walk me down the aisle, get a dance, or have a standout place at the wedding. He is Mum's +1, and that is it for me. He'll be acknowledged in a toast. He'll be acknowledged in a toast with her, but that's it. My sister doesn't like it and has made it her mission to force my hand into asking him. She even went behind my back and told him that I was going to ask and had finally come around and started a whole shit show between me and my mum over it. Mum's husband was too busy sulking over not being asked to fight it out with me. What? Wait, not being asked to fight it out with me? I mean, what are we talking about there?
I'm sure not like fight, but like just like please let me pitch myself.
Sorry. I'm thinking about it differently. He was too busy sulking about not being invited, so he didn't want to argue with OP. That's what they meant by that wording. Too busy sulking over not being asked to fight it out with me.
Gotcha. Right.
Yeah, too busy. So he didn't have ain't nobody got time for that. And that's a whole other thing that I won't get into here. I confronted my sister over what she did. She said that she was trying to get me to do the right thing. We argued, and it turned into another fight. This is when I told her that I would leave her off the guest list if she doesn't stop pushing. My sister told me that I've always hated her for loving Mum's husband, for not wanting Dad to be her dad, but to... oh my God. But to have him as her dad because he is alive. She told me she never understood picking some dead guy over someone still alive who wanted to be our dad. She said that I ruined our family. I told her I couldn't take my love away from Dad and give it to somebody else, and I couldn't love somebody who tried to make me love them and tried to take a spot claimed by another. My sister got incredibly frustrated and started cussing me out. But then she told me that I was being an asshole and threatening to keep her away from my wedding, and that me threatening to keep her away from my wedding was to punish her when she didn't deserve it, and that I was asking for too much. I told her I was serious, and I walked away from the fight, and I have refused to engage since. She has tried and told me that I can't keep her away from my wedding. I'm not being fair, and that she loves me and doesn't want to miss her only sister getting married. But I'm seriously thinking that I might need to keep her away. Am I the asshole?
Well, if OP suddenly dies, then apparently she didn't deserve to be your sister then, according to this sister's logic. So, are you really that important to her life, or are you only as important when you're alive, Yeah.
That's the thing, as I said before. Just, the plan is to marry quick and completely cut them out of your life. And when it gets brought up, not even gaslighting them, being like, he was never your dad. He didn't deserve to be married to that woman. This is your new dad. We've replaced him. Accept the replacement.
No, you didn't replace him because there's nothing to replace.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing to replace. You were delusional.
Yeah.
You were literally delusional.
You're crazy.
You're making something up. The mum's always been married to this guy.
Yeah.
He is your dad.
Yeah.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Okay? Stop
Oh,
saying there
man.
is. You're making me real angry, and I'll punch you in the face if you say that again, all right? Stop calling me Lebanese.
Oh, I love how this sister is accusing OP of tearing everything apart and like, you hate me because I love our true father. But like, the sister's been the one who's constantly been prying and trying to force OP to like go live her way. It's like, you're literally like someone's literally sitting here and then me coming up, like if you're sitting there, me coming up and trying to just like, I'm just slowly trying to push you off the chair. Like, I just want you to accept that I can
don't like
sit
this.
here too.
I don't like this at
Why
all.
are you
Stop
being
trying to
so...
push me off the chair.
I just want to sit here
Why
with
are you trying
you.
to push me off the
And
chair,
you won't,
Jack?
you won't
What am I
let me.
doing?
You won't let me. This is all your fault. I just want to be able to sit with you.
Jack, I just chill out.
I just want to be able to sit with you.
God. It is like that, yes.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It is very much like that.
It is like that.
I couldn't agree more. So there's an edit to add. When I talked about what Mum's husband would not be at the wedding, what Mum's husband would not be, he will not be a penguin. That's off the list.
He will not be dressing as a hot dog, okay? I am sick of him always wearing that hot dog suit.
I should have said that was the plan before things kicked off. Now neither Mum or her husband are invited because of the argument that happened after my sister lied. I don't know if there's an update for this one that was posted 4 days ago. I can check the profile. No,
Yeah, please.
There's no update, and there's no more comments besides from when it was posted.
Man.
They have a lot of good ones. I mean, it's just responding. Bleh.
Bleh.
Who wants more backstory? Skywing says, this is a simple case, really. Just ask her this. If stepdad died and Mum found and married another guy, would you see...
yeah! Gaslight replace! Yeah!
Would you see the new stepdad as your dad, since both dad and stepdad are both dead? Or would old stepdad still be dad for you? If so, then you're no different than me, since I still see my dad as only my dad. If she feels that strong about stepdad, it would put y'all in the exact same position in the given situation, and if she can't wrap her head around that, then she's a lost cause. I think that's a good way to get through to her.
Yeah, that seems like a very smart way to do it.
That's it, you've solved Reddit.
Well done.
Uh-huh. Perfect. Thank you so much for solving Reddit.
All right, well done. Yeah, no more stories then. They fixed it. They fixed every single Reddit post.
There is world peace.
Yeah, world
We've
peace.
achieved unity.
Yeah.
Give empathy to someone, and they will be empathetic.
And as we know, empathy always translates well to other people.
Yeah.
No one can ever, there's no one who is too ignorant for empathy.
Everyone has equal amounts of empathy within them.
Absolutely. Everyone understands everyone if you just tell them to. If you're like, hey, understand this person's situation, everyone goes like, oh,
I get it now.
I get it now, and I'm going to change everything for them. So...
It's not just like when they realize the situation is affecting them also.
Yeah.
And then they have empathy. That's not how life works.
No, that's... And people who do, that is not a criticism of them at all. That is not a flaw. The fact that they only respond to things if it affects them personally.
In fact, that would be the exception to the rule, personally.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Like a functioning adult in society where people work together to achieve a common good, you need to have that inability to understand others unless it affects you personally.
Well, that's the thing. If we're constantly empathetic of everything in this world, everyone's going to have analysis paralysis and nothing's going to get done.
Exactly.
So I like to switch my brain off and numb myself to the world.
Yeah, I like to just forget other people have issues in life and that only mine matter. Yeah.
Other people have issues in life?
They don't, but like people like to pretend they do.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
heavens. Imagine.
That's why acting's such a big thing these days. A lot of people like to act. Yeah. So like it's...
That's an act?
It's, like role play. They like to role play as if their lives are miserable, but they're not. They're just...
everyone's just pretending, right?
Yeah, it's their own... They're just being selfish and they just want attention from you.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is news to me.
Yeah, people on wheelchairs.
I almost had an independent thought.
People on wheelchairs they just like to sit a lot. Yeah.
If you push them off the wheelchair, They'll have to
No. Okay, no. Wait. Slash S. Slash S.
That was a
Slash
joke.
S.
I'm taking the bit too far. Guys, this is a child-friendly show. I promise.
Yep. Okay.
Next story.
Yeah, next story. You need to have a little graphic that shows like the line, and it just like slowly going past the line.
It's coming up. There it is, guys. Wait, what line? The line's over here, isn't it?
Can you see the line? Like Dora the Explorer. Okay, this story is a throwaway. Am I the a-hole for telling my friend that her free wedding is unrealistic? I, 24 female, am a member of a friend group in which one member, we'll call her Coral, 23 female, is getting married. She announced her engagement to her fiancé, 25 male, a few weeks ago, and we were all happy for her. The were there implying that they're no longer happy for her.
No, we were happy. We're no longer.
Over the weekend, though...
Wait, people are happy?
No, again, selfish. They just want the attention.
Terrible.
Yeah. Over the weekend, though, she shared more specific plans for the wedding, and that's where things have kind of gotten off the rails. She said she's been seeing a lot of people. So just sleeping around. No. A lot of people on TikTok and Insta showing how to plan free weddings. Weddings where the couple spends $0. Aside from...
I see a lot of people in the room with us right now. You don't as well? Like, I've been seeing a lot of people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
just
not important to this story.
Yeah, you see dead
Yeah.
people.
No, they're very much alive.
Oh, okay. It's even worse than a cool paranormal skill. It's just genuine schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She said she's been seeing a lot of people on TikTok and Insta showing how to plan free weddings. Weddings where people spend $0, aside from marriage certificate as well. At first, I thought she meant a city hall wedding, which would be completely fine. But then she got into the details and her expectations for the ceremony. She's going to try and find someone with a large outdoor space to use, not formally a wedding venue. Going to have all of her guests bring a potluck with very specific assignments. She will have a friend officiate, a friend do photography. Oh, yeah, that'll always turn out well. A friend do...
I hate her. I hate people like this.
A friend...
All respect to people like this when everyone's on board.
Yeah.
This is someone that has just done this free willy, and everyone is obviously not on board.
Yeah, she doesn't even have a willy. Like, come on, you're not even qualified.
Mm-hmm.
She'll a friend do photography, a friend do save the dates and invites, her family do the flowers, etc., including some harder to swing, in my opinion, things like getting a large tent, decorations, wedding favors, speakers, a band, etc. I'm not sure what her plan was for a dress. And what's more...
Stealing it.
That's technically free.
That is free.
It's something borrowed. That's stealing. If you return it, it's borrowed then.
It's borrowing in a roundabout way.
Yeah. What's more is that Coral and her fiance really aren't poor, from what I can tell. She works as an accountant at a big company, and her fiance does software sales. Plus, his parents are loaded. It sounds like they just want to do the free wedding thing for the sake of it. That would be okay, but she is just shifting all of the costs onto other people, some of whom are probably less well off. She told me she wants to make the cake and then sent me some pictures for inspiration. Oh, no, sorry. She told me she wants me to make the cake.
Okay.
And then...
She's making the cake and then sending it over. I'm like, that's not very
Yeah.
cash money of her.
Yeah. The cakes were ridiculously elaborate. We're talking multi-tier, fondant flowers, golden leaf, and one even had a hand-painted watercolor design. I'm not a professional baker. I just like to bake cookies and brownies sometimes. I told
You
her...
can pull this off. That's all good. You don't need to go to artisanal school or anything.
So I build like Lego houses in my free time.
Do you want to build an apartment with me?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Get on the tools.
Yeah, it's just putting pieces together.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
those 3D printed houses? We can get one of those.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy, it's just some plastic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
what these are built out of these days. If you'd have me believe that. Wind
Cheap
blows
labour.
right through him.
Yeah. Pardon me. Okay, yeah, so Yeah, I told her that, fun or not, that she was describing was basically her friends and family subsidizing her wedding with time, money, and labor, and that it was kind of unfair to expect people to spend so much on her free wedding. Or else, she was expecting everyone to show up to a lackluster event and just pretend it was amazing. It's like a group project that none of us wanted to do because we already graduated and moved on from all that, so we don't need the credit. She does graduate a year later, the rest of us. I said that if she wants a free wedding, she should probably just elope or go to City Hall, because this isn't really free, it's just free for her. I might have been a bit more forceful in my wording, but I didn't swear or call her names or anything like that. She just got super quiet and just looked at me for a minute or so and then left, with another one of her friends driving her home. Later that night, I got a text from that friend saying I had really hurt Coral's feelings, and that even if the plans were a bit unrealistic, I should have just let Coral come to that conclusion on her own. Coral then messaged me saying, sorry, don't worry about the cake, with no more context. I am feeling pretty bad now, especially since Coral was so happy and excited and she never really said anything mean to me. Perhaps I should have just gone along with the cake, since she said she wouldn't be mad if it turned out badly. But I am worried that her wedding would not have been what she wanted, and I am also frustrated about the cake request. Now, Opie does come with an edit here to say, honestly, I feel a bit bad now. Coral really is a sweet person who is just a bit naive. I feel like a lot of people in the comments are tearing her up more than she deserves. She has always been the baby of the group, and I just got frustrated and ranted on this case. I don't know what the fiancé thinks about all of this. Now, okay, you say she's the baby of the group. She is 23 years old. You have no excuse to be the baby of the group at that age. The only excuse for that is in the sense of like, yeah, you honestly need to speak to her like this because she is being a child. This is pathetic behavior as an adult to be doing. You deserve the wake up call.
I'll be a little bit of a middleman. I know people are going to disagree with me. I know much denser adults that are older than 23 that I can definitely see them doing something like this.
Yeah.
And it's not out of,
Like selfishness.
It's not out of, they say like malice. It's
Yeah.
out of ignorance a lot of the time and not having self-awareness. I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
definitely see that being the case if Coral just doesn't have the self-awareness to realize how her actions come across and how they affect everyone else around her, especially their perception of Coral.
That's a good point. She, again, which would probably defend her naivete, is the fact that in her mind, again, from seeing all the TikToks that make it seem like it was a brilliant thing that everyone wanted to do and not edited that way so that person gets more followers and,
reality is always better than fiction.
She was probably feeling that like, oh yes, everyone on these posts, apparently all their friends and family loved doing this. All my friends and family will love doing this too. I think maybe OP could have approached this with a sense of like, maybe actually confirm if any of these people are willing or wanting to do this sort of thing before you just go ahead and say like, this is definitely something that we should all do. Maybe if we lived in a day and age where there was a more of a communal sort of understanding of these sort of things, like when it comes to weddings in your family, everyone in your family pitches in to some degree, with the understanding that, when you eventually get married or have some sort of big event, that everyone in your family will then pitch in to the same degree.
Well, what if she was trying to start that now?
That's a good point. Hey, maybe she wanted to start
setting
sort
up
of
a
tradition.
hypothetical tradition, and you can't start a tradition without a baseline.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing. So I think you're being a bit of an arsehole to her, buddy.
But hey, look, in this sense too, though, her tradition was starting purely off some, fantasy
trend.
TikToks. It wasn't.
Yep.
She wasn't really establishing it well beyond just like Disney princess style, like some adult who still thinks that life is like a Disney movie.
What do you mean life's not like a Disney movie? I saw it on TikTok.
Sorry, I'm so wrong.
It is.
Of course, it's TikTok. It's got to be real.
So I
some
think
comments
OP's the arsehole here.
Some comments that possibly changed my mind on thinking that this person needs to grow the hell up and get that sort of bluntness shoved in their face. You're the a-hole, let her try. If she asks you for too much, then tell her you're happy to help, but set realistic expectations. Free weddings are totally doable if you keep them small and have reasonable expectations. Parks are free. Show up with a group and do the ceremony. Potluck at home where the guests bring an assigned dish is just like traditional holiday gatherings. Okay, but whose house? Who's hosting? You're willing to make them deal with all the mess?
Just ask your friends if they're cool with it.
Yeah.
You have a stick up your ass right now, Jack. It'll be very.
Hey, maybe I want it up there. Okay,
Yeah, well.
don't kink shame me.
Whoa. Maybe we should take it out for a second, just so you can calm down.
Okay, hang on. It's a long stick. Hold up.
That is a big stick you got up there, man. No
That's
wonder
a
you were
lot.
grumpy.
There's a lot. Hang on. All right. It's gonna stink for a bit.
Just as long as you communicate and they're cool with it, I can see this being a thing.
Yeah, hey, look, this one says not the a-hole, but has 24 downvotes. You could have just told her you were uncomfortable making the cake and not destroyed her entire wedding concept. Backyard, potluck, barbecue weddings are not really that uncommon. Yeah.
Not at all. You see them with like oh no, that's not weddings. That's the baby gender reveal parties.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking I'm the mom, I'm the grandma, and I think it's gonna be a girl.
Yes.
I feel like maybe. No, I'm painting with the broad strokes here. I don't want to generalize people saying that those people would have backyard weddings. I don't think they would.
No. I think a lot of these comments, like just skimming through them, I think it becomes that thing of like OP's approaching this from clearly reading up a lot of stories of people having very disappointing weddings or snapping about like weddings not going to their expectations. But they also were being very cheap in the first place. Like they'll have a friend do photography and then they snap at their friend for like doing such bad photos or taking such amateur shots and they didn't turn out as well as they hoped. And it's like, well, you asked a friend to do it for free. Like you should not be surprised it turned out like this.
Yeah, but it hasn't happened yet.
I know, but like this is why
I get that. That's where they're coming from.
Yeah, I'm saying like this
That's
is
what
probably
the
why
crux of the
OP
issue is.
responded so like, trust me, if you go down this path, you're going to be disappointed. It's going to turn out like XYZ. Like OP's just assumed everything will go wrong.
Yes.
And so
that's where the reaction from OP is coming from.
yeah, and so Coral's receiving this being like, oh, so I should just give up on this hopefulness. I shouldn't just at least try.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Die, Coral. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke. But that's like that to me, it is kind of the energy that
Yeah.
OP's given Coral, just being like, give up.
yeah.
Stop it. Go spend. You have money, Coral. Go spend. Stop being a tight ass.
Yeah,
People
look-
don't like a tight ass, Coral.
I think I mean some people do, but hey, let's
Did
let's not
make
kink
that
shame.
joke. I was not gonna make that joke, Jack. I'm above.
Says the man who was willing to push people off wheelchairs.
What? When?
No, look, I think
People do
my
that.
trigger was just the whole, oh, she's the baby of the group. Like I'm just, oh god, I hate that. I hate that whole like,
She's just a little bean, Jack.
yeah, like
Come
I
on.
get it for like the meme for the joke. Oh sure, but like at some point, if you're a naive person and you make that your personality, you deserve any sort of like consequences for that. You know,
Jack
grow
will
up.
beat your ass if you're naive.
No, because
He will be the deliverer of consequences.
it's just like you don't make your personality I'm stupid and immature like and then be surprised when people treat you as someone who's stupid and immature like I mean, oh no, you go around acting like you're an idiot in the world and people are going to try to like assume you are too dumb to know any better. You don't deserve to be upset about that when people treat you like that because you are literally selling yourself to be like that. I don't know.
See, my way around this is being fully serious in my naivete and
Yes.
going around life like an idiot.
Yeah.
And then when I get brought up on it, I just say, no, I was actually being sarcastic. It was just a bit the whole time. I'm actually not like that.
Yeah.
So I have plausible deniability.
Yeah.
And I can
I feel
continue
it's like that opposite end of the spectrum of someone who doubles down on their own stupidity because they're too ashamed to accept that they are just wrong about something. They just double down on it. But in this case, it's someone just being like, oh, well, I'm too stupid anyway, so I wouldn't know any better. I'm just a little baby.
I'm gonna get him away from this guy. Don't worry. You're stun locked by this.
I am. I'm just.
concept.
It's,
All right. I'm moving on. I'm dragging him away from
yeah,
this
please
story.
save me.
This one got locked as well, so it's maybe a bit controversial as to what happened in the comments. I don't know why it's locked.
Oh, it better not be the one
Only
that I picked.
17 comments were allowed when it got locked. What the hell? So, Am I the asshole here for believing my daughter and revoking her punishment after I heard the full story about why she got suspended from school?
Ooh.
I'm a mum of a 13-year-old girl who was suspended from school last week. The school told me that she had made an anti Semitic remark to another student. I was horrified and grounded her immediately, taking away her phone, computer, and consoles. My daughter swore that she hadn't said anything anti Semitic and that the boy accusing her was lying. At first, I wasn't sure what to believe. She had recently become friends with a Palestinian boy who had moved here from Gaza about 2 years ago. He's a US citizen. Because his mum worked here and became one before moving back, but he doesn't have many friends at school. My daughter befriended him and included him in her friend group despite the rest of them being only girls. This made me wonder if maybe she had been influenced and repeated something that she did not fully understand. The school could not even tell me what was supposedly said. They told me the boy who accused her refused to repeat it because it was extremely anti Semitic.
Oh.
I called that boy's mother to apologize, but she would not tell me what the words were either. Instead, she told me that I needed to make sure that my daughter stopped being friends with the Palestinian boy because he was a bad influence. That made me very uneasy. I decided
Yeah.
to, I decided to call the Palestinian boy's mom, and when I explained what was going on, she said that her son had told her the same version of events as my daughter. According to both kids, they were walking together at recess when he was telling her about losing relatives back in Gaza. His aunts, uncles, and cousins. My daughter said, "That's horrible. I hate that they did that to your family." The other boy overheard that part of the conversation, jumped in, and said he was lying, and later accused her of making anti Semitic remarks.
Wow.
Yeah, guys, it's all good. I love a cry bully. After hearing both sides, after hearing both sides match, I realized that I might have jumped to conclusions. I called the boy's mum back to explain that I was not going to punish my daughter anymore since the story did not add up. I also apologized to my daughter for grounding her without being sure of the facts. Now I'm wondering if I handled this all wrong. On one hand, I want to take anti Semitism very seriously. I am technically Jewish myself, but non practicing, and the school did conclude that she was wrong. On the other hand, it looks like my daughter was punished and suspended unfairly, and may have reinforced that by reacting too harshly at first, and the admin of the school has a history of being a bit weird. This is Tennessee. Am I the asshole for grounding her before knowing the full story and then reversing it once I believed her?
I
Hard
can't.
one.
Why is this post locked? It's not even talking about a
It's not.
very current event anyway that has a lot of political tension.
No reason for it to be
It's
locked.
just a typical little bullying story.
17 people got to comment before it got locked, so Jesus, and there's not even any controversial comments here.
Oh, what's the point? Not even worth talking about.
So someone says, if I were you, I'd be raising a stink with the school and threatening a lawsuit if they don't revoke the suspension. OP replies, I don't know if it's worth the time and effort. I already tried arguing with them to at least give me more details, but they did not, and were like, the boy complaining is enough, and we should believe him and take anti-Semitism seriously. When I said that we are Jewish, they just said nothing.
Oh, how convenient.
I'm Jewish. That's the answer you deserve, Tony Abbott.
Like,
You're not saying anything, Tony.
I gave you the answer you deserve. Your daughter bullied my son. She said something anti-Semitic, and we're Jewish, so
I'm Jewish, though. You're not saying anything, Tony.
I gave you your answer.
Sorry, it's so funny repeating it, guys. Come on, that is so good. If you know the reference, that
We
is
know
so
the
good.
reference, that interview, man. Our prime minister. Oh man, onion eater.
We've mentioned it before in the podcast.
Yeah.
They should have done.
You
more
can look up the Tony Abbott interview. It's great.
You need to tell them without the actual statement that she made. You are bringing her to school every day. They are teaching that other child that he has the power to have anyone removed from the school just on his word.
Yeah.
And it's like we are Jewish. Holy shit, are you kidding? There's no fucking way that you should just let them suspend your daughter. Stand up for her. Personally, I think that would teach her a good life lesson.
isn't that rather anti-Semitic of them to punish a Jewish woman for
Yeah,
trying to
with
just
a
have
Jewish
free speech in a
child.
school? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Ironic.
It's like me being anti-British, and there's no such thing as being anti-British.
Well,
That's a joke. Let me put a /s on that one, guys. Please.
I don't know. Look, I have no relation to any real religion, but this all this stuff just really makes me feel the whole idea of just being a man and knowing the fact that statistically, men are more violent to women than women are violent to men. This is just a very classic case of truth. It's statistically, factually true of what men do to women a lot. I can still absolutely respect women who say that what men do to women out there is horrible. I'm not going to immediately assume that that is sexist or be fully flipping my lid at them for how dare you assume all men are like that. It's one thing to say that all men are like this and all men are naturally murderous, intenting people. That's obviously way too far of a comment to make, but it doesn't sound like that's what the sister comment made here. She just responded to the fact
She's like, wow, they're killing people over there?
yeah,
Banned.
well, people are hurting people and ruining other people's lives. That is horrible. You can still be a happily practicing person of whatever cultural faith you want while still disagreeing with the treatment of some other people. Like,
Absolutely.
yeah, I can absolutely agree that what a lot of men do, there's a lot of men out there who are terrible people, but at the same time, I can also agree that people who say that all men are like that because some men are like that, that's also a equally dumb statement to make.
Yeah, it's not good to paint with a broad stroke.
Yeah, it's
across
very,
everyone.
a lot of hypocritical comments that people make about these sort of issues.
See, you are dangerous and I am safe. Evidence? None. Believe me.
I was like,
Source.
wait.
Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm just
Yeah.
built different.
Yeah, right, yeah.
So I should be protected.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's-
I think we should go to the next story.
Why not? Why, you don't want to keep talking about this topic?
I am diving in too deep, guys. I would like to remain monetized.
Okay, no, well, yeah, do it in regards to a cry bully, not revealing the full truth. Do we think that she should try to go up to the school about this, or she thinks that she should just try to teach the daughter to be like, hey, just keep your voice silent?
If we consider the socioeconomic state of the world right now.
Okay, yeah. Ignoring that there's like the current political issue it is, I think just in general, let's say it wasn't the current political issue that it was talking about.
It's just so difficult because if we put it into a vacuum, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But it's never going to be in a vacuum.
That's true.
That's the
true.
problem.
Yeah.
Morally, she should go and fight the school on it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, given how the world is, the school's going to tell her to piss off and just say, no, she deserves it. I hate you.
It's a very damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Because
Yeah.
whatever decision they're going to make, someone out there, some extremist a-hole is going to spin it to their own political gain.
And then you're just going to see the school is defending anti-Semitism.
Yeah, or the school is a Zionist, that kind of thing. It's like the school can't win. And it's like the school can't even care about my morality because they have to care about the political backlash on either end. And it's
And
like,
that's the thing.
ruins it for everyone.
It takes one parent to call goddamn Fox with Friends.
Yes.
And they're
yes.
going to be like, hey, can you believe this shit happening at my school?
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
someone's going to call Fox with Friends in.
Yeah, and that's gonna it's gonna be an issue that could have just been like this big at most, and it's gonna become this big because everyone wants to put their 2 cents in, and yeah,
They're going to call, someone's going to call Morning Joe in America, and all of a sudden, there's going to be some controversy happening. You know Morning Joe?
No, I don't. But like, I feel that's one of those things. It's one of those real telltale signs of how comfortable an area of the world is when they can make something like that become such a huge national issue. It's like you've got nothing better to talk about and discuss in your society than just some bickering going on in some high school area.
It's just that there's one particular political figure that calls in to Morning Joe all
Yeah.
the time to complain about current political events. And,
God.
and has been calling them for like 20 years or something like that.
Really?
It might be the president. It might not be.
Really? Wow. Wow.
It's very... that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, in this situation, you might as well just not do anything, even though it's not the correct thing, because it's going to be turned into a much bigger situation than it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
you'd be giving oxygen to a fire.
Yes.
I feel
that's a great
And
argument
so I'm
here.
like, you might just want to sit this one out, even though it's not the correct thing to do.
Yeah.
But fighting it is going to make things worse, I feel like. I
Yeah.
don't know what the answer
Like
is.
it's one of those things where like you might feel morally that you like, depending on either side you're on, you might feel that morally you are making a stance, but all you're going to do is just create more ammunition for either side. And
Yeah.
it's not actually going to resolve anything. It's not going to create progress. It's just going to cause more strife. This is an issue that is not worth tackling compared to the actual methods you could be taking to solve that issue in other ways. But again, being very vague because we have to. Anyway,
there's no good answer to this.
there,
Unfortunately.
that's just the truth. Okay, let's move on to the next story. While we're getting a bunch of people in the comments who are on either side telling us we are either one way or the other. Because
I love Morning Joe.
yeah,
I love Morning. It's so entertaining.
This-
it's
this-
so fun.
this post by Dream Illustrator. Am I the a-hole? My girlfriend thinks I insulted her by saying she does copy paste at her job. Yesterday, me, 30 male, and my girlfriend, 28, were happening to be in the same room while she was working from home. Part of my girlfriend's job requires her to generate some files via script and transfer it to some other location. I've noticed it once in a while that she does run some script in Terminal and then copy the generated file to another location manually. So, yesterday, as a banter, I told her, "You are only doing copy-paste. This can be automated." I don't remember the exact words, but it was something along these lines. She took it as an insult and gave back some to me, saying like, "You don't know or understand what I do." Then I repeated the same thing about copy and paste. This goes on a couple of times, and she ends the conversation by saying to me a word in our native language that I would translate to stupid or illiterate. Now she is saying I insulted her first, so I should apologize. I'm saying I didn't mean to demean her work, and she told me that I was stupid or illiterate, so she should apologize. Am I the a-hole?
You're a poopy butt face. All you do is copy paste.
Well, you push people off wheelchairs.
Problem?
Yeah, is he the a-hole or was she the a-hole because
Well, this
she
is
called
your
him
territory. You tell me. You know more about computers than me. Was it wrong for him to try and help her out that way? I feel like he approached it the wrong way.
I mean, look, for the sake of banter, the fact he admits it was banter means that you were implying in the first place to neg her in some way to get
That's
a reaction
still negging,
out of
though.
her.
He was trying to piss her off.
Yeah,
he
that's
was
like
trying to get
if you
get a
when
rise.
banter is the purpose of causing some sort of reaction for someone so they respond in some way that is a heightened emotion, because you find that entertaining. The difference is whether or not that person is actually on board with joining in on that banter.
They
If
were
they're
not-
not,
she was not on board
Yeah,
with the
it's like a
banter.
joke. If they're not laughing with you, it's not a joke. It's an insult, and you need to apologize.
So I get why he's coming in jest. He's like, "Come on, guys.
Yeah, he's like,
It's not that
"Hey,
deep, guys. I
I
think
just
she's
touched
overreacting."
her ass as a joke.
Yeah,
Ah.
guys. I just slapped it around a little bit. Wait, what's wrong? Why are people so sensitive these days?
I was just treating them like drums. Boom, 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 boom. Why isn't she joining me in the band?
Why?
Why didn't
funny,
she?
I like- I don't
Why
know how
didn't
to
she
respond.
grab a wiener and go a toot toot toot? You know, we're just bantering.
Where are you going with this shit from, Jack?
I'm just pointing out how absolutely ignorant he is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's a bit of an asshole for this one.
Yeah,
The
look.
friend that's too woke. He's an asshole, guys.
Yeah, look, all the comments are pretty much saying you're the a-hole. I'll just go to the top ones because there's no controversial comments in this one.
Damn, that's
Sadly.
crazy.
Yeah, you're the a-hole. Now she is saying I insulted her first, so I should apologize. You did insult her first, and you should apologize. You belittled her work and said it could be automated, then continued when it was clear she didn't like it. That's an a-hole move. Yeah, that's the thing. She clearly didn't appreciate it. So it was like, maybe you didn't understand me.
Let me double down
Let
here.
me double
real quick.
down here. Let me, yeah.
Let me drill it into your thick head.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Let me go on the opposite end of the spectrum as someone saying that I'm just a little naive baby.
I'm an evil man.
Yeah, I'm
So
an
let me
evil
make this
man who's going to
obvious.
double down on their opinions of you. Let me, man.
I'm gonna push you off the wheelchair right now, bro.
Like, you are. Here's the thing, though. As someone with some slight experience in the IT industry, there is a lot of copy and paste. There is a lot of just maybe editing a few bits here and there, but mostly copying and pasting. That said,
Have we considered that his mum might have died that day? Sorry, continue. Sorry.
car crash.
Car crash.
But it doesn't matter because she died when he was only 9, only 11, sorry, and his dad remarried.
Yeah.
So in 2
Who?
years' time, yeah.
The dad.
Yeah, the dad remarried
He's
because
always
the mum
been
died in
there.
a car crash, so the dad remarried.
Through the no.
Yeah, yeah. We're really mixing up the story posts here.
I have amnesia, guys. Sorry, yeah, there is a lot of copy pasting in the industry.
Yeah, but it's
I get
still
that.
it's like it's still about knowing what to copy and paste and where to copy and paste it because like especially if it's computer coding stuff, if you put it in the wrong spot, even like just one line of code goes like if you put it under this line of code instead of like this line of code that's like 3 freaking miles up on the page, you've screwed up like here and here and here of the code, and you've got to like figure out what's gone wrong and how it's gone wrong, where it's gone wrong, like what nested bits of code, where the div line is, like the div portions of like if you're doing HTML code. I'm really speaking some real generalized jargon here. Probably not even correctly. IT people in the comments, feel free to shame me for that. I deserve it. But yeah, like it's something that like you're honestly very valid to copy and paste because it's wasting so much time in the industry if you are manually typing things out when you could just copy and paste and then edit the little bits and pieces here that you need. So he's valid to say she copy and paste, but she's valid to like point out that yeah, I copy and paste because it's literally saving time. It's not that she doesn't know what she's doing. And again, she's equally accurate to call him illiterate in this instant because he doesn't know any better. He genuinely doesn't.
Ah, yes, I see you're a surgeon. I could do that better. I think you're doing it wrong.
I've cut out shapes on paper before. You're just using scissors.
You're just doing it the wrong way.
I've done sewing before. You'd stitch people up? Yeah. That's just sewing.
That's literally...
You're
You're
just
just copying other people.
Yeah,
man.
you're just knitting.
Can you just be original in your surgery for once?
Yeah. Well,
Stop copying other people, man.
man, I've knitted a scarf before. Well, I've stitched
Same thing.
I've stitched a button onto my shirt.
Hell
Simple.
yeah. I've stitched a button onto my shirt onto myself. That's how good I am.
Yeah, I know. I had to do the surgery to fix that up for you, remember?
You're just copying other people that have done it before.
Yeah, you're the a-hole. That's
Yeah, a bit of an asshole right there, I
yeah,
think.
yeah, I think it's clear. Clear
All
a-hole.
right, I think we can wrap it up there because it's
Yeah.
getting late for you.
Yeah,
You're a
yeah.
sleepy boy
yeah.
and you're
Time
trying
for
to
me
run
to go
off.
eepy weepy, sleepy beepy.
Let us know what you think of the new setup here, guys. Do you like it? Do you hate it?
Do we need to double down on the camping? And let us know what you think about that second last story. Feel free to put all your political leanings in
let
the
us know.
comments.
Let us know if you would call into Morning Joe. But I was thinking getting comfier chairs than the camping, but Jack likes the camping chairs.
Yeah, look,
I'd like
I
to
mean,
know
if we
what
can
you
find
guys
something
think.
that's a bit less squeaky. I don't know if the squeaky translates too much in the
I'll put
audio.
a noise blocker in there. So it
Yeah,
shouldn't be
yeah,
the
I'm sure it'll be
blower.
fine. But I kind of like the camper vibe. I think it's fun. I think it's cute.
We'll have to get some camping aesthetic behind
Yeah,
us as well.
I think I need to
At
bring
some
myself
point.
an actual like camper cuppa.
A flask, you know?
Yes, the flask. Maybe
Good
we'll
old
get some
flask.
like fake little campfire designed like thing, little electric little fake campfire. That'd
It
be
could be
cute.
fun. I like that.
We get like we
Certified
get
arseholes
roast
go
marshmallows. Oh yeah, Dad, can we roast marshmallows?
Yeah, but it's Halloween right now.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
did Halloween camping and then Christmas camping.
Yes. Oh, that'd be so cute. We could dress up a little like
We're just different seasons of camping.
yeah, and we'll dress up in really tacky Halloween costumes, like kid-sized Halloween costumes. Don't even fit us well.
Hell, you slutty little Halloween costumes
Yes.
for me.
I'll be
Yeah.
a sexy nurse.
With my ass out. Yeah.
Did I
When
say
they
the
hit
secret
the-
word, by the way? Did you actually write one down?
I didn't do it. He'll get naked next
They
time.
were watching this
Next
entire
time, guys.
episode
Waiting
hoping I
for-
would say a
I don't
word.
know how you remembered that. How the hell did you remember that?
Of course, because I care about them getting what they deserve. They were hungry for the potential payoff,
You care about those guys?
and you're just going to edge them like this.
I'm a king of edging. Don't you worry. Until next time, guys, stay edged.
Yeah, let's end it there. Stay edged.
That's where I'm not going to finish.